In Diablo 2 Resurrected, Annihilus is an expensive and rare item with high demand. Many people are not able to hunt a single one in the last few months. Do professional Annihilus hunting exist? On D2JSP, the largest D2R trading forum, there are some posts selling massive Annihilus. Sellers have 100 or 200 Annihilus in stock. Are these numbers true? Ninja used to resell Annihilus by simply buying them in bulk at discounted price and selling them at regular market price. When there is a demand, there is a supply. Yes, professional Annihilus hunting does exist. And the numbers are true. Robert from South Carolina and Shanjiang from northeastern China are two active Annihilus hunters. We will hear about their stories in a few minutes. Let's first talk about the Uber Diablo changes. On February 28, 2022, Blizzard released patch 2.4 PTR and ladder details. One of the biggest changes is the spawn of Uber Diablo, also known as Diablo Clone. Right now, in each region, for example, America server, there are well more than 100 game servers, which can be identified by their unique IP addresses. When there are enough Stone of Jordan rings being sold on a particular game server, Diablo Clone spawns in every hell difficulty game hosted on that game server. When Diablo Clone is killed, Annihilus is dropped. It usually takes 80 to 120 Stone of Jordan rings to spawn Diablo Clone. The key to harvest massive Annihilus is to make as many hell difficulty games as possible on the same game server. Regular players cannot do it. And regular players usually cannot even get a free ride when Diablo Clone spawns on a particular game server since there are too many game servers. The chances for a free ride is well below 1%. After the change, the spawn of Diablo Clone is no longer tied to individual game server, but to the region server, for example, America server. Everybody will be able to get a free ride when Diablo Clone spawns. If Annihilus dropping right now is like a meteor in night sky, after the change, it will turn into a meteor shower. A meteor shower of Annihilus. Robert, alias, from South Carolina is a professional Annie hunter. He is an expert in computer hardware. He bought more than a dozen second-hand E5 CPUs at a very cheap price. Those CPUs are very decent server CPUs that were used in database centers. Robert put two pieces of these CPUs into one computer. Each CPU has 16 cores and 32 threads. So one computer has 32 cores and 64 threads, which enables Robert to run 16 copies of Diablo 2 Resurrected on one computer. With his computer fleet, Robert is able to run more than 100 copies of the game at the same time. By using a firewall IP filtration trick, Robert is able to march most of his Annie hunting army into the same game server. In a single Annie hunting, which usually takes about one night, around 100 Annihilus can be harvested. Shanjiang, alias, from northeastern China runs an internet cafe as a full-time job. His business has been greatly impacted by COVID-19 and the strict regulations from the government. So when there are not enough customers, Shanjiang uses the machines in his internet cafe to do Annie hunting. He can easily harvest around 200 Annihilus in a single hunting. Both Robert and Shanjiang expressed their sadness about the new update. It's most likely Annihilus hunting will be history. The price of Annihilus is dropping rapidly after the update news. It dropped more than 20% in a single day. So is the price of Stone of Jordan ring. And their prices will keep dropping. So hold your pocket and do not buy Annihilus or Stone of Jordan ring unless you have to. What do you think of the Uber Diablo changes for 2.4? Please post it in the comment section.